So I've been watching this Raul Valley case, the Connecticut case where the four retards got stabbed and the one person was murdered. And I've been paying close attention, watching every single video that has been put out on it from Court TV and all that shit. And you know, everybody that I seen in the comments, the majority of people swore up and down that this kid was gonna get charged with murder. But see, in all reality, the state didn't charge him correctly, right? If they wanted to try to technically get him, they would have had a better chance at manslaughter or whatnot, right? But they're dumbasses and they didn't. And a lot of people are screaming that it wasn't self-defense, and just people just saying dumb shit that just honestly doesn't make sense. Like, people just act like just like anything else, they act like they know everything, but especially in this situation, showed people don't know what they're talking about. I get that people assume because he and his friends went to the house party and people were screaming, supposedly, to get out of here. They had a factual text where he was invited there. Then you have a bunch of other kids that lied and lied and lied about what really happened. They had video that proved that they were all of them were being jumped. That is self-defense, people. That is self-defense at its finest. So now they went through with the not guilty verdicts, and they have, I think 3 or 4 charges left that they came to a deadlock. State ain't retrying that. And if they do, they're going to fail again. Because there was no intent of bodily harm from him. If they couldn't charge him for murder, why do you think that they're going to be able to get him for reckless? It just doesn't even make sense. They had no case. What they should have did was sat there, charged all those kids that jumped Valle and his friends. They should charge them with murder, or what is it? I'm trying to think of the word. I can't even think of it. But manslaughter. They should have charged all those other group of kids that did the jumping for manslaughter, because if they didn't do that, then guess who wouldn't have got stabbed? If they would have never jumped Raul Valley, nobody would have got stabbed. See, that's where that case kind of showed its ass in a sense, because they took the kid, which was, believe he's not the only kid that probably wasn't white, and tried charging him. And I'm only making a video on this just because all those people in those comments that sat there and swore up and down that he was guilty. He was guilty. There's no way he's gonna beat it, and this, and that. And I kept saying, y'all don't know what you're talking about. Watch him get not guilty. Because it was self-defense. No matter what these weird-ass white people don't want to hear. And that's part of the problem, right? Is this society. There are so many people to blame in this whole scenario. You have all these fucking parents that sit there. Did you hear what these kids said? Every single one of them. it was every reoccurrence thing. Like almost every weekend, these kids were going and getting drunk at these parents' house. It was all the time. And see, when shit is repetitive and it's something that they shouldn't be doing, eventually something bad's gonna happen. And guess what happened? The worst. That's what happens. And I feel bad. No, I don't feel bad. But I will say it's fucked up. Somebody had to lose their life in the situation for people to truly understand. But yet again, that person that was stabbed in the heart, guess why he got stabbed? Because he ran up on Raul Valley after he was being jumped. These people are out of their minds. Like, all the stab wounds were, in majority of them, besides the one that was stabbed in the heart, were all leg stabs. Why do you think that? Because he's on the fucking ground trying to protect himself from being jumped. And see, this is part of the problem too, is for them to convict him of murder, he would have to have the intent to go in there to commit murder. He didn't yell out to somebody and say, I'm about to go kill these motherfuckers, bro. No, that's not what happened. He was protecting himself. Again, now if they would have tried to get him for manslaughter, maybe they would have been able to charge him. Now they do have the manslaughter thing, but see, this is where they're gonna not be able to retry this. You wanna know why? Because their whole narrative was that he did this maliciously. He was angry. He wanted to hurt somebody. They can't turn around and just switch up and say, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, should have been manslaughter. He didn't really mean it. No, they have to keep the same defense. They can't do that. They have no case. Watch. All these people that's in there, all these people making these YouTube videos saying, well, come on, guys, there's 4 more charges he could be charged on. Why do you think it was a deadlock, bruh? Not gonna happen. It's a wrap. But body bags out. Like I said, I'm not always gonna do content on Clubhouse or whack off 100, whatever cases. I'm gonna try to get at every single thing. I do apologize. I'm gonna eventually get to this shit every single day. Oh yeah, real quick. To Clubhouse. To the people I conversate. If you watch this to the very end, I got a message for you. If y'all really think that I still fuck with them weirdos, bro, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Don't ever in your life hit me up again, cornballs.